Imagine this, only 1 in 1,000 social media posts ever goes viral. Shocking, right? In a world obsessed with likes and shares, most content barely gets noticed. A recent study found that over 90% of videos on YouTube have less than 1,000 views. It's hard to believe, but the truth is, viral fame is more of a myth than a reality. Why do so many marketers chase the idea of going viral? Maybe it's the allure of instant fame or the dream of hitting the jackpot with one clever post. But here's the kicker: chasing virality can lead you down a dead-end road. The strategies that work for most people aren't just about luck or trends, they're about understanding what truly connects with your audience. In this video, we'll explore why you may never go viral and, more importantly, what you can do about it. We'll dive into powerful strategies to build lasting engagement, create meaningful content, and foster a loyal community around your brand. So, if you're ready to shift your focus from fleeting moments to solid growth, you're in the right place. Stick around as we uncover the hidden truths behind social media success. It's time to learn what really works in marketing and how you can make your voice heard in a crowded digital landscape. Chapter 1: The Illusion of Instant Fame. Why most marketers dream of going viral. They picture one post exploding overnight and bringing in thousands of followers. But here's the harsh truth: it rarely happens that way. In fact, less than 1% of all social media content ever reaches a viral level. One key reason is that people misunderstand what viral means. It's not just about high views, it's about deep engagement. You might get thousands of views, but if no one cares about your message, it's useless. Seth Godin, in his book Purple Cow, emphasizes that being remarkable is what sets content apart. Remarkable doesn't just mean cool or trendy, it means standing out in a way that creates conversation. Marketers often rely on trends, thinking they'll ride the wave to success. But trends fade fast. Think of the Ice Bucket Challenge. It was huge, but today, it's forgotten. The same thing happens with most viral content. The real question isn't, how do I go viral? Instead, ask yourself, how do I create something that lasts? Another pitfall is trying to copy successful content. What worked for someone else won't necessarily work for you. Authenticity matters. People can sense when you're just chasing likes. A study from Sprout Social found that 86% of consumers say authenticity is key when deciding which brands to support. If your audience doesn't feel your passion, they won't connect with you. The bottom line is that going viral isn't about luck or following the latest trend. It's about creating something genuine and remarkable that resonates with people on a deeper level. It's time to let go of the instant fame illusion. Chapter 2: The Algorithm's Dirty Little Secrets. Algorithms are the gatekeepers of virality. They control what content gets seen and what stays hidden. And they're not as random as you might think. Every social media platform has its own rules, and understanding these rules is critical if you want to succeed. First off, engagement matters more than views. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok prioritize content that gets reactions, comments, shares, likes, over simple views. So, even if you have millions of views, if people aren't interacting, the algorithm will push your content aside. Facebook's algorithm, for example, prioritizes meaningful interactions. Posts that spark conversations between friends and family are favored. Timing is another factor. Posting at the right time can make or break your content. A study by Sprout Social found that the best time to post on Instagram is between 9 AM and 11 AM on weekdays. Why? People are scrolling during work breaks or before their day starts. Knowing when your audience is active is crucial. But here's the dirty little secret: the algorithm favors content from big creators. If you're just starting, it's going to be harder to get noticed. Larger accounts have an advantage because their content is already proven to engage people. That doesn't mean you can't succeed, but it does mean you need to play smarter. One strategy is to create micro-content that encourages engagement. For instance, use polls, quizzes, or simple questions in your posts. This invites people to interact without too much effort. Another strategy is to post consistently. The algorithm rewards accounts that are active and keep followers engaged. Consistency signals to platforms that you're a reliable creator, making it more likely they'll push your content. The takeaway? The algorithm isn't your enemy, but it's not your friend either. You need to understand its inner workings and adapt your strategy accordingly. Stop chasing views, focus on engagement, timing, and consistency. Chapter 3: Engagement is King. but you're doing it wrong. Marketers love to say, engagement is king, but most don't know how to engage properly. It's not enough to get likes or shares. True engagement is about building relationships with your audience. Here's a surprising stat. According to a study by HubSpot, 80% of customers expect companies to respond to their social media posts within 24 hours. Yet, only 45% of companies actually do. If you're not responding to your audience, you're missing a huge opportunity to connect. One mistake marketers make is focusing too much on vanity metrics. Likes and shares are nice, but they don't tell the full story. A post with 10 comments can be more valuable than one with 1,000 likes. Why? Because comments show that people are invested in your content. They're taking the time to interact, which is a much stronger signal of engagement. Gary Vaynerchuk, in Crushing It, says that engaging with your audience should feel like having a conversation, not a transaction. He advises creators to respond to every comment, not just the positive ones. When you take time to respond to someone, you make them feel seen, he says. This kind of personal interaction builds loyalty over time. Another common mistake is creating content that only serves you, the creator. People don't want to feel like they're just watching an ad. They want to be entertained, educated, or inspired. So, ask yourself, what value am I providing? Content that helps your audience solve a problem, learn something new, or even laugh is far more engaging than a hard sell. Polls and interactive stories on platforms like Instagram are also great for boosting engagement. People love giving their opinions, and it only takes a second to click. It's a low-effort, high-reward way to get people involved with your content. Remember, engagement isn't just about getting attention. It's about fostering a connection. The more meaningful your interactions, the more likely your audience is to stick around. If you're finding these insights helpful, make sure to subscribe for more strategies on how to grow your brand. Chapter 4. Forget going viral. Build a movement. If you focus only on going viral, you might miss the bigger picture. The truth is, virality fades. What really matters is building a movement, a community that sticks with you long after the viral moment ends. A great example of this is Apple. They didn't just create a product, they built a movement around their brand. People who buy Apple products feel like they're part of something bigger. In Start With Why, Simon Sinek explains this perfectly. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. This philosophy is key when creating content that lasts. Instead of focusing on viral hits, shift your mindset to long-term connection. People want to feel part of a community, not just spectators of your content. You can start by developing a clear brand voice and message that resonates deeply with your audience. Your content should represent more than just trends, it should represent values. Creating a movement means inviting people to engage, not just consume. For example, brands like Nike encourage people to share their fitness journeys under hashtags like #JustDoIt. This allows followers to feel like they're part of the brand's larger mission. A study by Edelman found that 64% of consumers want brands to take a stand on social issues, proving that people want to engage with brands that share their values. Another important point is to create content that invites interaction. Encourage followers to share their stories, ask questions, and contribute to the conversation. A movement grows when people feel invested, not just entertained. The more you involve your audience, the more likely they are to stay loyal. Ultimately, building a movement isn't just about content, it's about creating a sense of belonging. The goal is to move beyond viral moments and develop a dedicated community. In the end, movements last. Viral hits don't. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe for more insights into effective marketing strategies.